So I packed my bags today, went outside cause I can't stay. Well, this place is getting older and I am
Morning, guys.
getting younger.
Just took a nice shower. It's around 9 o'clock and I'm gonna pack up my stuff and hit the trail. I found that there's a another trail called South something. I'll put it on the screen. Anyways, I'm gonna hit that trail. I think it's like 4 miles back to the Pacific Crest Trail, but there's an elevation gain of like 2,500–3,000 feet. It's up at 8,000 feet elevation, so looks like I'm going back up onto the mountain here pretty soon. And yeah, also I promise I actually cleaned this shirt. I don't know, is it permanently stained? Well, got everything packed back up in my bags and I'm off for more adventures. Okay, maybe one more meal before I leave.
It's playing on my mind while swaying to the rhythm of my time. And I know I've been crossing all the lines, listening to this old heartbeat of mine.
Whew. That restaurant down there was at 5,900 feet in elevation. Not 59, 5,300, 5,200. And now I'm at 5,900, and the top of my climb here in 3 miles is going to get me to 8,000, and then from there, if I summit the mountain, 10,000, so 10,600. So I'm going to be doubling what I was down there in Idlewild, and whew, shouldn't have had that breakfast, that big breakfast so early. I don't know if it was that big breakfast or taking a zero, but man, or just the fact that this trail is just like built for cars, and so it's just uphill, just up the mountain, like 3,000 feet. I'm 1,000 feet up now, got 2 more 1,000 to go up on this road, and I'm on the South Ridge trailhead, and Chopsticks and Flicker and Colin said they were doing like a Devil's Trail something, and right now the Devil's Trail is starting to sound really good. I found a trail, hooray, which means that it's a grade I can handle a lot better. However, I'm not sure if it's the right trail. All my telltale signs that PCTers hike it are not here. Can't see very many trekking poles. Maybe one little trekking hole every once in a while. Not much footprints. And of course, no PCT signs. However, it's taking me up this mountain, and I'm pretty sure that it'll connect with the Pacific Crest Trail. Man, I sure do miss that little trail. You know, it's kind of challenging to take a full zero in a nice cabin with heating and air conditioning and showers and bed and a computer where I can get on Netflix and Facebook. It almost got too comfortable to the point that I was getting a little nervous that I wouldn't want to leave. And I did have some apprehension leaving. And then going up that road, like that just kind of really highly graded, not for hikers road, was putting some second thoughts into my head suddenly. That seems to happen often in the challenging sections, or during difficult times. As soon as I hit this trail, it was graded way more for hikers, obviously, and you know, I had way more traction and all of that, and now I'm, you know, up in the mountains by myself, and the sun is shining, and it's very peaceful, and I'm very content and happy, and I'm glad that I'm back out into the wilderness.
Call me crazy, but I'll never get bored. I'm gonna find you around the world. Well, I may be tame and act like a fool. Well, just be wise, cause the world is so
Only
cool.
another 1,000
I'm
feet to
gonna
go
find
till
you
I'm back on
around
PCT.
the world. Around the world, but da 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 da, the happiness da 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 da, the in love da 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 da, the happiness in, but da 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 da, the happiness da da da, the in love da da da, the happiness in, I can say that I'm okay. I'm
almost back on the trail, only 1.7 miles from the trail. However, it's quite an elevation gain. I'm down here at elevation 6,900, and I'll hit the trail again, this red guy right here, in only 1.7 miles, but 8,600 feet. So I still got 1,700 feet to climb in under 2 miles. I wouldn't have been able to climb up this 3,000 foot climb without my good buddy SpongeBob SquarePants, so I just want to give a big shout out to him. Seriously though, these things are amazing. The sugary rush that can get you up the mountainside, and it's packed with just sweetness and sugary, fruity flavor.
Stay here any longer. It's so bitter in this place and in this corner anyway. And yes, the song is playing on my mind. Follow what your heart says all the time. And I know I've been crossing all the lines.
That was rough. My knee wasn't holding up super well with this bandage here, so I added the handkerchief underneath the bandage, kind of right where it needs to support my knee, and so far it's doing really well. I felt it loosen up just a little bit, but overall it's feeling pretty good.
To this old heartbeat of mine, da 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 da, the happiness da 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 da, the end love da 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 da, the happiness in love. Yes, happiness in love, happiness in love, happiness in love, happiness in love. And love, happiness.
So it snowed last night, by the way. Don't believe me? Look at this giant thing of snow behind me. It's cold. It's cold up here.
Call me crazy, but I'll never get bored. I'm gonna find you around the world. Well, I may be tame and act like a fool.
Well, I'm officially back on the Pacific Crest Trail again. Feels so good to be back on this trail and to know that this trail is going to guide me to Canada safely. Being on other trails where I wasn't sure where I was going and being way off trail, you know, you miss your little Pacific Crest Trail. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to camp tonight. If I'm going to camp on the mountains, it's 4:20. I got a late start hiking today. I wouldn't be opposed to hiking a little in the dark. However, it might be kind of cold to do that. I definitely don't want to camp somewhere where there's lots of wind, though. So we'll see.
Just be wise, cause the world is so cruel. I'm gonna find you around the world.
So slowly went down to 8,100 feet in elevation over the last 3 miles. That's not why I'm breathing heavy. It's because I've hit switchbacks again. Going back up to 9,000 feet this time. So more fun switchbacks. Woohoo!
The happiness, the in-law, the happiness in
It's a weird experience, seeing this amazing beauty while also hating life as you have to continue to go up and up and up. I don't know what it is. I feel a little off right now. I don't know if it was the zero, the unhealthy food I ate on my zero, or I'm just thinking too much about the pain. I don't know what it is, but I've been wanting to stop a lot along this trek today. It's 5:30, but I'm gonna finish these fucking switchbacks and then find a campsite. But seriously, look at that beauty.
Happiness, I can say that I'm okay. I am fine, but I can't stay here any longer. It's so bitter in this place and in this corner anyway. And yes, the song is playing on my mind. Follow what your heart says all the time. And I know I've been crossing all the lines, listening to this old heartbeat of mine.
It's 6 p.m. and I found a place for my tent. So it's all set up as you saw. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Gonna hop in the tent, get warm. I'm freezing right now. It's like 40 degrees outside, and it's not too windy right here, but it might get windy, and then the sun's gonna set. It's gonna get even colder. I don't think it's supposed to rain or snow, so that's good. And yeah, gonna get warm, gonna eat some food, gonna force myself to do a little bit of video editing, and I'll call it a night. Thanks guys, see you tomorrow. Happiness
in love. Yes, happiness in love. 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 Happiness in love.
When you need a flat surface and all you've got is a laptop,